When my son Opie was diagnosed with high-risk infant leukaemia, he was just a baby at only 5 months old. Opie's leukaemia was extremely aggressive and he became really poorly, and I just watched my baby deteriorate and was told that if CAR-T didn't work, then he is likely to die. This was his last chance. So today we're climbing Mount Snowdon in Wales, which is the Climb for Kinder Care, to raise money for the charity that my husband and I set up. Now, climbing the mountain is quite significant, as when I was in treatment with Opie, I would always say this is like climbing a mountain and I don't know if we'll ever get to the top. After Opie had his stem cell transplant, he was relatively well for 3 months, and then we were told the devastating news that he'd relapsed and his cancer was back. And it was then that he was eligible for CAR-T therapy.
We currently have a new modality, which is cell and gene therapy, which is often personalized, living medicines. We take a patient's individual immune cells, often we'll then genetically reprogram them and give them back to that individual patient, so teaching them to go and find and kill the cancer. This modality, this intervention, has incredibly high success rates. The biggest challenge facing the industry is we just can't make these products widely available for all patients. It's only restricted to very, very few. They're too expensive, they're too hard to make. We just can't physically make enough of these products.
This is our technology, this is the Iro technology. What it does is it radically reduces the amount of space that you need in order to manufacture cell and gene therapies. The other thing it does is it has a massive reduction in the number of people that you need in order to manufacture these therapies. That brings down the cost of goods, but it also means you can scale up manufacturing worldwide. The implications of that are that we will now be able to start thinking about delivering these therapies to patients that need them all over the world, which is currently impossible.
We went into CAR-T therapy and it was hard, but in so many ways the treatment was much kinder and we weren't in hospital for as long and he didn't get as sick and his recovery was much quicker.
Opie was one of 9 children in his age group to get access to CAR-T therapy. And that's in all of Europe, which is 550 million people. For the individual patients and their families who receive it, it's life-changing. There's so many thousands more that don't get the benefit. And unfortunately, these are very sick people. They end up dying because that's the last hope, would be these types of interventions. And that's just an unacceptable outcome. Cell and gene therapies should be available for all patients, no matter where they are in the world. We just have to work together, and together we can get there.
Opie has just turned 4 years old and incredibly is 3 years cancer-free. He is a happy, cheeky little boy who completes our family and wouldn't be alive today without CAR-T.